Hi, I'm Johnny John. So we're all in a pursuit for happiness, whether it is to pursue a particular skill or particular goal, to become famous, to become rich. We're all in a pursuit for happiness in one way or the other. Now today I want to share with you the most enlightening thing that I have found on my own journey of pursuing happiness. That is, we can't be truly happy if we do not address the suffering side, the unhappiness side of the equation. We have to address the suffering states of the mind to create greater happiness. You see, I was born with a lot of fears, and those fears prevented me from experiencing happiness. One of the biggest fears I had when I was young was the fear of being around people. So whenever someone tried to talk to me, I would just shy away. So I would experience fear and then regret afterwards for not having talked to them. So it was like this day in, day out. I remember the painful feelings of regret, the painful feelings of fear, of limitation. Even after university, this carried on. Fear and regret, shying away from people, so I didn't have many friends. It was then I realized my future wasn't looking too good. It was then I realized the importance of addressing the suffering states of the mind, the issues of the mind, to create greater happiness in life. Now the other thing that I learned on my own journey of pursuing happiness is the cause of suffering, because it is by knowing the cause of a problem that we can solve it. Meditation helped me greatly on this journey of discovery, because it helped me to develop the self-awareness I needed to know how the mind worked. Gradually over time, I realized that every time I was experiencing the suffering states of the mind, unhappiness, whether it is fear, whether it is anger, impatience, negativity, I was in a state of rejection. For instance, when you're in fear, you're rejecting an outer experience. When you hate someone, when you experience anger, you are rejecting someone or yourself. So I call this state the state of self-rejection, because to the deeper mind, everything is the self. And after discovering the cause of my sufferings, I began to realize the ways to address it, to transform it, and that is through developing self-acceptance. And so over time, I began to release my fears. As I transformed my mind, my life began to change, because I began to take opportunities rather than avoided them. In the past I used to think I had bad luck. That's why I was unhappy. But it was simply because I wasn't taking enough action. You see, if we do not address the inner limitations inside, no matter how many opportunities come our way, we'll just avoid it. So in the next few videos, I will be talking to you about the cause of suffering, which are the negative ideas, the ideas that we have which promotes the state of self-rejection, so that you have a clearer idea on how to address your suffering states of the mind. So I'll see you soon.